Hi everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you, and if you're my previous and subscriber, welcome my baby dinosaurs. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a monthly tarot card reading. So I did ask my guide for white light protection, and it guided me to the deck that is needed for you guys to hear for today. Please keep in mind this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate, and so just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. A message that may not resonate with you may be a message that may resonate with another. And so just please keep that in mind. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you do see that, this is what you're meant to hear and see. And yeah, so we're going to be doing a reading from December 1st all the way to December 31st. And so you will have this last month of 2020. And so I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to stay up to date when I do post next, you can find my Facebook link in the description below for personal readings. Anything else, everything's in the description. We're going to begin. Okay. So hi everyone, welcome back. So we are going to be using our Life Steal deck, which is a very gorgeous deck. And so we have the first three cards that pop out, which is Five of Swords reverse. So a lot of you guys are trying to come out of this darkness, this depressive thoughts, your negative thinking, your negative mindset. And so because of it, you're able to do what's right for you. And just know that maybe because you're going through a heartbreak, you feel like your heart is broken, potentially because maybe some people that you know around you have sadly passed away from COVID. And so you are at a very broken point. You feel like a lot of you guys are putting a heavy strain on your heart, a very heavy strain. And what this is telling me is that you don't want to put this type of strain on your heart, because this is going to cause a broken heart syndrome. And so you want to be very careful what you put all your energy towards. A lot of you guys need to hear this message. Just know that everything is going to be okay. You are sad, you are depressed, you are upset about whatever it is that you're upset about. Just know that you will be okay. A lot of you guys cry every night, and just know that everything will be alright. You're on the right path, and trust that you are. You do have here, a lot of you guys have stopped. Maybe you're thinking about what it's like as a family, what it used to be like. You see here a husband and a mother and a child, and they're making something. You're probably wondering this very Christmas, or this very holiday, whatever it is that you do, that a lot of you guys are very upset that you cannot spend it with your family members because some of them have sadly passed away from COVID, or you cannot because of COVID. And a lot of you guys are very upset that this is what life is like now for you, and that you cannot fathom that this is your reality now. And a lot of you guys are upset that maybe your tradition is to decorate the tree together as a family, and now you're just looking at that tree as undecorated. Sometimes it's in the box in the attic, and you're just like contemplating whether or not you should even put it up, whether or not the Christmas was worth it, or this holiday is worth it. And just know inside your heart that everything will be alright, and that it's okay to put that tree up. It's okay to have joy. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to feel a sense of peace. It's okay to think about them. Just know that it's okay. What you also have here is you're not looking at what you're doing to yourself. You're almost like you have this mirror image, but you're not looking at yourself. Right? There's a lot of crows here. And what this is telling me is that a lot of you guys are not looking at what you're doing and all the damage that your mindset, your negative thinking, your bad habits are doing to you. And just know that what you think will become your reality. And a lot of you guys need to be very careful what you're thinking. Just be very careful what kind of things you're touching into when it comes to the internet. What I'm seeing here is a lot of you guys are touching into dark magic, black magic potentially. A lot of you guys are looking at negative, the dark web. A lot of you guys are going into QAnon, the conspiracy theory, or these, other thoughts that make you a victim, because you are a victim when you're unaware of what you're doing to yourself, what you're feeding your body. And so just be very careful of what you're thinking, because I do see some of you guys are starting to go into the darkness. And my purpose on this channel is to bring you back into the light. The next deck that we're going to be using is the Gateway deck. And so a lot of you guys, I don't know if you've listen to my my universe messages. And so what I do there is I talked about like how we're ascending into the 5D and the fourth dimension, and we're coming out of this 3D dimension, which is basically the only thing that changes. A lot of you guys have a little bit of misunderstanding, and so I'm gonna clear it right now. Basically, what the 5D and the 3D dimension is that the difference is your perspective of how you view the world. That is the difference. So you choose to be in the 3D where you're always depressed, you're always upset, you're angry, you can be easily taken advantage of, or do you want to be in a reality where none of that will happen and that you will be appreciated for what it is that you are, the beautiful version of you, that everyone loves you for you and nothing more. And so that is the question that you guys have to go through, and that is the 5D. The 5D is going into this dimension, this perspective of mind, that you love each and every single person, no matter who they are, what they are, where they come from. And so this is a really important aspect for you, and so that is something you need to focus on going forward. What you have gotten is you need to be very communicative. You need to communicate freely with others. I could communicate the depth of my being. And so a lot of you guys, when you guys are going into this December and towards the end of the year, you're going to be able to communicate from your heart. And you're going to tell it like it is. You're not going to sugarcoat it. But you're going to do it in a way that doesn't hurt another person. And so this is part of the 3D. It's being careful, but also showing your love and compassion and support for others. And so that is what's really interesting here. So this is something that you will be, this is one of your abilities. This is something that you will gain in the 5D away from the 3D as you enter into a new dimension, a new way of thinking. A lot of you guys will now start in the month of December or whenever you see this to start cultivating your prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So a lot of the things that you have worked upon up until now is the moment that your life changes forever. Because you will now start to almost like, in a way, harvest your crops. Now plant the seed now so that you can harvest the crops soon at the end of the year. And so whenever you see this, from 30 days from now, 31 days from now, plant the seeds now so that within at the 31st day, the 31st, you can start harvesting those crops that you have grown. And so start planting the seeds now. Start cultivating your prosperity. And then for your third card, you're dwelling on the truth. So like I said, communicating freely. One of the ways that you guys can improve upon and go into the 5th dimension is really, you guys need to be able to tell the truth. Tell it like it is. Really, that's really what you need to focus on. I stand in the light of truth. Be honest with other people. Don't sugarcoat it. Tell them exactly what you're thinking. Because people will be more appreciative of you telling them exactly what it is that you think than lying to them and misguiding them. They really depend on your criticism and your feedback, your crucial feedback. Don't be mean about it. Don't be rude about it. But say it in a way that's nice, not condescending. You do have here, you're going to be dwelling on the truth. Hopefully you can see the card. I can't see. So for this, we're going to be looking at what chakras that you need to focus on in the month of December. Or whatever you're watching. This is timeless reading. And here's what I got. This makes a lot of sense because we got these 2 chakras, funny enough, in the beginning of the video. And so what you guys need to work on in terms of your chakras is you need to work on your heart chakra. And so you need to work on your generosity. Like I was saying, a lot of you guys have a lot of abundance of a lot of things, and therefore you need to work on being kind to others, showing your generosity towards others. And so in the month of December, there's no better time than to show how grateful you are for others, but also be very loving and kind. Now, December is the month to do it. December is the month of giving gifts. But it's not really about the gift. What really matters is the thought that counts. A lot of people say that but never really understand what it really means. And so I'm going to tell you what it means. What it basically means is that, for you to realize about the thought, is that it's how you feel about that person. What you think is what you're going to get, right? And so you want to think very highly of people. And so I just see that here. You just have a lot of generosity. You just don't know how to show it. And so this is the month to focus on that. think about that person that you want to think about, whatever you're thinking about right now. It's the person that you meant to focus on for this very month. And so just put a lot of energy into that. Like, how can I be generous towards this person? So just be very aware of that. You do also have here, you need to focus on your base chakra, your root chakra, your foundation. You need to, a lot of you guys don't feel like you're independent. A lot of you feel like you're stuck. You don't know where to go. Maybe this is about your job, your career. Maybe you are younger or older. Whatever it is, you don't feel like you can make the choices yourself. You feel like you don't really have a choice. It could be monetary restriction, whatever it is. You feel like you can't be independent. So one of the things that you need to do is you need to focus on your root chakra. What you also have here is your, you also have your root chakra again, and you need to work on building a strong foundation. And so if that resonates with you, you need to work on your root chakra again. It was reversed. What's telling me is that you need to work on your root chakra. And so if you guys are struggling trying to figure out what videos that really works for you, what I recommend, go to my playlist section, and I have some videos recommended there for you, and you guys can go check that out. Just pick a video that resonates with you, basically, and go from there. What do you want to do? What you want to listen to? Okay, so for your last card you have here is you're building your foundation. So a lot of you guys also need to very heavily focus on your building your foundation, your core. And so the way I explain it is, think of it like a building in California, right? It needs to be earthquake proof. And so if it does not have a strong foundation, it will collapse during an earthquake. And so the same thing here. If you don't have a strong foundation, all those chakras that are in alignment will no longer be aligned. So you need to work on your root chakra. That is the very core, the very essence that you need to work on. And so if you guys need some sort of guidance or what videos to check out, go to my playlist section, and I have videos that I recommend for you to watch. Okay, so very last but not the least, we have the self-care deck. A lot of you guys want to know what you need to focus on for the month of December, or whenever you see this. This is the reading for you. And so, take this with a grain of salt. It did not resonate with everyone. This is for the collective. And so I will try to get a card that resonates with you, but I will do my best. I don't know how many people are watching this video when I made this. This is November 30th, 2020. So, okay, so the first thing that you need to work on is your massage. A lot of you guys need to go to the massage. I think all of us can. My back is killing me even when I'm saying this. So a lot of us need a massage. And so I don't know if you guys know this. If you go to a massage place, there's little pointers in each of your body. And so each one will affect each different part of your chakra. And it's really interesting how that all plays out. So like a different muscle type here is a problem within your body. And so it's the same thing with your feet. There are little muscle pointers. And each muscle pointer will tell you where the problem is located. So a lot of us need a massage. So that is definitely something that we need. It's okay to have some treats. It's okay. A lot of you guys are a little too harsh on yourself when it comes to your diet or lifestyle change. It's okay to eat some snacks. It's okay to treat yourself. So one of the ways that you need to do this, you need to take care of yourself by rewarding yourself with some treats, you know. Some nice Goldfish. I'm seeing some Oreos here, so that's always good. Maybe like some hot milk or like hot chocolate with peppermint. Oh, so good. Anyway, we have a lot of you guys haven't been taking a walk, and I think it also makes a lot of sense. Because of COVID-19, it has put almost like a stop at doing what's best for your body, like almost stop working out and, you know, walking around, doing what's best for you. And it has really stopped you in so many ways. And you don't even realize it, how big of an effect COVID-19 have really had on the way that we live. And so one thing that you need to focus on in terms of getting into your stuff, what you need to focus on in the month of December, is taking walks, being healthy again. But I'm also seeing here, what I also got a message when I was saying it, was that for some of you guys who are watching, it's not going to be COVID anymore. And so what that means is that a lot of you guys are going to have to take a walk outside, like treat yourself better. Be careful with how you do it. It's okay to eat some treats, but as long as you exercise, everything's in moderation. And we do have here You also need to spend some time with friends. A lot of you guys are a little too workaholic, so to speak. And so, this is a great time to talk to them, get to know them, be friends. A lot of you guys also need to make a lot of friends who are within the social realm, right? And so you guys need to be able to have people who kind of share the same interests as you. It's very spiritual. And so that is the type of energy that you're going to be around these type of people. You're going to be around people who are very spiritual, people who have the same idea, the same mindset as you. And so this is something definitely you need to focus on for the month of December or whenever you see that. And so I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content such as this. Let me know if this resonates in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you have to say. I hope you had a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Much love to you, my baby dinosaurs.